angles. I don't know. Well, let's first identify what I don't know. I don't know angle A. I don't know angle B. I know angle C, so I don't know angle A. Also, we use capital values to denote angles and lowercase to denote sides, just so you know. So angle A, don't know. Angle B, I don't know. Angle C is 90 degrees. Side C is going to be across from angle C. So side C, I know, is 15.2. Side B, I also know because it's across from angle B, which is 5. And side A, I do not know. So A, don't know. B, I do know. Okay. How do I find a missing side if I have 2 of them? Well, hopefully you guys remember Pythagorean's theorem. A squared plus B squared equals C squared. And because we did it this way, it's actually already, like A is already A, B is already B, C is already C. So we can just plug in from here. So A squared plus 5 squared equals 15.2 squared. Well, if I want A squared, I need to get, or if I want A by itself, I need to get first A squared by itself. So I just subtract 5 squared from both sides. 15.2 squared minus 5 squared. Well, 5 squared is 25. 15.2 squared is 235.04. So when we do this, we get 206.04. And then if I want A by itself, we just take the square root. So we get A is the square root of that, which is 14.35. Okay, cool. So we now have our value for A. It's 14.35, so we'll put it in here too. So now I need to find angle A and angle B. So angle A is, we're going to have to use some of my trigonometric values to find angle A. So angle A is across from side A, so we can use what I know to find it. So angle A in this case will be kind of like our theta. So I am going to use the values that it gave me. Remember how I said, like if you went and found it yourself, it has some error in it. So side A has error, so we don't want to use side A to find angle A. Instead, I want to use side B and side C. Well, we can notice side C is my hypotenuse because it's across from my right angle. And side B is actually my adjacent side because it is closest to my angle. So for angle A, we can say the cosine of A is adjacent. We said our adjacent side is 5 over hypotenuse. My hypotenuse is 15.2. Okay, so the cosine of A was adjacent over hypotenuse, which gave me 5 over 5, 15.2. The reason why I chose to use cosine is because it used the 2 values it already gave me, right? It gave me 5 off the bat, and it gave me 15.2 right off the bat. So now I can use the cosine because I know the values it's given me. All right, so cosine, so all I'm trying to do is figure out what A is. So if I want to get A by itself, I have to take the inverse of cosine, right? In order to get rid of something, we always have to take its inverse. And the inverse of cosine, what a lot of people try to do is divide cosine by both sides. That doesn't work. You have to take inverse cosine. So it's cosine raised to -1. And you take inverse cosine of both sides. So, sorry, I should have written this, given you some space. Take inverse cosine here as well. So when you plug this into our calculator, inverse cosine is a button on your calculator. It's second cosine. So you press second, which is this number here. Okay, second cosine. And it will look like cosine raised to -1. That's what you want. And then you type in 5 divided by 15.2. Enter. And we get 70.7. Actually 79, but you're rounding to 2 decimals. So that 5 would round that 9 up to 10, which would then round the 7 up to 8. So it's 70.8. Wow, this isn't working. 70.8. Okay, so that's my degrees for angle A. And I could use the same process to find angle B, or remember how we said all the angles of a triangle add up to 180? So 180 minus 90 minus 70.8 will give me my third angle. And it's okay to do it that way for angles. The error that will be there, you actually would get the same number once you rounded your other one. So 90 minus 7, or yeah, do it, divide, subtract, we get 19.2 when we simplify. Okay, and those are all the values that we were looking for there. So this is it for these notes. Homework, you can see at the top of your page here for right triangle trig. I'm going to have you go ahead and do all of the homework. I think there's a second part to right triangle trig. I might post a little bit on it. But this, sorry, I'm dropped you. This portion is the most important. So, do all of them, 16 through 16 even, and 50, 52, and 74. Yeah, cool. And I will be back on in a little bit to send some more stuff to you. Good luck. Bye.